Welcome to Teachers in Real Estate, a podcast with your host, Jackie Durbin. Guys, I've built a six-figure income from using what I learned from being a teacher. Teachers make great agents, but guys, it isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Some people are cutthroat. Some clients will make you want to throw in the towel, but your years in education have built you for a career in real estate, and I am here to help. With the right mindset and the right tribe, you can experience the same success. You can either supplement your income as a part-time agent or go full-time into real estate. The tools I will share will help you gain the confidence and expertise to reach your goals. Whatever your goals are, let's enjoy this time together. This podcast is geared towards teachers who are looking to get their start in real estate and teachers who are already rocking those dual careers. If that's you, grab your notebook, your pencil, and buckle up. We are about to begin Teachers in Real Estate. Hey guys, I hope that you are having a great morning, afternoon, or night, no matter what time of day it is that you happen to be listening to this podcast. I am so glad that you have found us. Now, I do have to warn you, I am a touch under the weather, meaning I had been sick for a little bit, got on some antibiotics, but I've still got this lingering cough that will not go away. But you know what? As they say in show business, the show must go on. So the show is going to go on. All right, guys, I'm super excited about today's episode because I feel like this is going to be some real good practical application that's going to help agents who are just getting started, but also agents who've been around and they're looking to kind of like kickstart their business. They want to increase production. They want to increase like movement. Like they're kind of at a lull point. I think that's a lot of what we're seeing right now in the industry. There's going to be this like mass exit just because people are not, and I say people, meaning agents, are not getting probably the level of support that they need. Some of that is on us as agents because a lot of times we don't ask the right questions or we don't listen to the answers that we got because we don't want to put in the work. And other times, let's just be plain, real estate is an extremely lonely occupation. And some people have the wrong mindset, which is a scarcity mindset. Meaning, if I help you, if I teach you my tricks, you might be better than me. Well, here's the thing, guys. In teaching and education, we share our tricks. And the reason why is because it benefits the student. Same should hold true for real estate because we're in it for the client. So I recently read a post on social media the other day. I can't even remember who put it out there. But I remember thinking like, wow, that was kind of bold. And then I went back and I read it again and I was like, wow, if someone would have told me that in the beginning though, I would have had a different idea of what it would be like being a real estate agent. So anyhow, the person on the social media, what they said was the reason why, or to know, like basically like a test, like answer these three questions. And if you answer them a certain way, we can ensure that you'll be successful in real estate. And if you answer them this other way, then you're probably going to fall flat on your face and fail. So here was number one. Can you talk to people? Now, this does not mean you have to be an extrovert, okay? I know a lot of very successful real estate agents that are introverts, okay? So you do not have to be the loudest person in the room. You do not have to be the person that knows everyone's name, has the biggest circle, the most followers on Instagram. That does not have to be you. However, to go into real estate, you have to be able to talk to people, even if it's uncomfortable for you. Now, notice I said talk to people, not text people, not email them. You actually have to talk to them over the telephone, okay, or face to face. If you don't enjoy talking to people, you are not going to do well in real estate because part of that is talking. That would be like saying, hey, if you don't like to grade papers, teaching is not for you. If having uncomfortable conversations with parents and talking about difficult topics is not something that you enjoy, dude, you're going to hate your job. You're not going to stay in education because guess what? Part of being successful means you have to be able to take an uncomfortable situation and be comfortable as you are uncomfortable, okay? Here's the next thing that they said. You have to be a go-getter. Now, that doesn't mean that you know the answers to everything, okay? So don't hear what I'm not saying, okay? A go-getter means you're the type of person that you don't rely on other people's to remind you of what your job is, Okay. And that probably didn't come out super sweet. And I'm okay with that because guess what? I have to be a go-getter because as a real estate agent, I'm a business owner. That's the thing. When you're in any other field, you are an employee. Okay. Now, do you have a certain level of responsibilities? 100%. 100%. However, you still have someone that's kind of over your head. And if you don't do your job, there's the fear of it. Okay. So, exhibit A. Okay. We're a teacher, right? We're in charge of the classroom. However, we also know that, hey, guess what? We have to teach. We can't just pop in a movie like they do in the, what was it, The Bad Teacher or Criminal Minds or whatever that show was. Okay, we can't do that. And the reason why is because we have someone who is above us that if they came into the classroom and saw us with our feet up on the desk, our eyes closed, taking a nap, and our kids were just watching a movie, we probably wouldn't be employed very long, right? Well, guess what? In real estate, you can do whatever the heck you want. You want to sit up and put your feet on the desk and take a nap and watch a movie? You can do that. No one's going to fire you, but you're not going to sell any houses. Okay. So if you are not a go-getter, if you do not have the mindset of, hey, I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur, you're going to struggle because no one is going to hold your hand. No one's going to come to you and be like, how many calls did you make? Did you make enough calls? And the reason why is because that's not their job. Even if they are your broker, that's not their job. Their job is to answer questions. Their job is to help you with transactional real estate or writing a contract or things like that. Their job is not to like go behind you and be like, hey, did you do what you were supposed to do today? That's not it. So if you can't have enough gumption to get up and do what you're supposed to do, yeah, real estate's not going to be fun for you. Here's another one. Handle the no. Okay, this is a big problem for a lot of people, me included, okay? I anticipate the no's. All right. I anticipate that when I call someone, they're going to tell me no. No, I don't want to sell my house. No, I don't want to buy a house. Yes, I do want to buy and sell a house, but no, I don't want to use you. Okay. Something happens when you get a no, though, because it's going to happen. Do you know what it is? You get closer to the yes. You have to have no's. It's like, okay, so we're gonna go to church real quick. All right, so clap your hands. We're gonna go to church. You can't have a testimony without a test. All right? And nowhere in any story is it all rainbows and unicorns. That's just not what it's meant for. Okay? If this job was easy, everybody would freaking do it. And here's the thing, okay? Pre-COVID, everyone in the world, I won't say everyone, I'm sure there was like one person, but most of the people in the world thought that us teachers were just glorified babysitters. Oh, you get summers off. No, I don't get summers off. I earned the damn summer because I worked my ass off and I put everyone else's needs ahead of my own. Now, this 8-week period that you think is my summer vacation, I'm going to take a couple of mental health days and figure out who I am again. I'm going to plan for the next year. I'm going to read all of the files on my students that I'm going to be getting so that way I'm prepared for all of their needs that I'm going to have to meet. Summer's off? Are you serious right now? Like that used to drive me crazy, okay? Guys, guess what? You don't go into real estate because it's going to be easy. This is not a reality show. This is a job. And if it was easy, everyone would do it. Just like education, okay? So pre-COVID, everyone thinks, oh, teacher's so easy, right? What happens when COVID happens? Yeah, the kids are at home. And the parents are like, holy crap, you all do a lot more than just like coloring and like tracing the letter and doing all this stuff, right? They're like, wow, you all are good. And not only are you good, but you're committed. You're committed to the students. You will persevere through a time that we've never had, nor could we have planned for. The same holds true with real estate. It may look easy on the outside. Everyone may think they can do it, but it's a job that you got to have thick skin because you're going to get no's. You have to be the person that doesn't hit the snooze bar 7 times because you have to get up because no one's going to tell you, hey, you didn't do your job. There's no one looking over your shoulder. So you have to motivate yourself, which is not easy all the time. And you have to be able to talk to people. Okay. So How can you make money as a real estate agent? Well, it begins with prospecting. Prospecting is anything that you're doing to get prospective clients, okay? So, how do you do that? Well, anybody on a bunco group or a card group or a reading group or a book club or a whatever, those are your prospects. So when you join those clubs at church, at school, in your community, wherever, that's prospecting. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean you walk in with like a trifold, poster board and you're like, let me tell you everything you need to know about buying and selling a house and renting and blah, blah, blah. No, it means that you listen to the conversations. When someone has a question, you answer it. When someone talks about a friend that they know that's buying a house, you ask questions. Okay. And the reason why is because you want them to see you in that light. Now, can you also do that on social media? Yes. However, know this, social media is not all it's cracked up to be. Okay. On social media, you're also going to find fake people who look like they've got their shit together, and it's going to discourage you. Guess what? We're all Hot Mess Express. Okay. I don't care how amazing that person's life looks. I guarantee you there's something crappy going on that they're just not posting about. And the reason why is because no one wants to talk about the crap. Everyone wants to just see all the wonderful stuff. Look at me. I just sold my 12th house. I haven't been able to spend time with my kids. My husband doesn't like me anymore. But yeah, I've sold 12 houses this month. And that's not me, okay? I do spend time with my kids. My husband usually likes me for the most part. And I haven't sold 12 houses this month, okay? I think we have like 6 in escrow. All right. Next way that you're going to prospect, your sphere of influence. Your sphere of influence are people who already know, like, and trust you. Okay. So what are you going to do to prospect with your sphere of influence? People will say, oh, call people. Guys, that's really hard to do. And it really doesn't give you anything. So this is what you do. You think about in your head, like the old Rolodex that would be on the desk, and you would turn it and it would flip and there would be all the little white things or whatever. Think of all of your contacts like that Rolodex. Pick 5 people a day and call them. You don't have to talk about real estate. You're just reconnecting with them. You're asking them how their life's going. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to ask you how your life's going. Well, it's going great. I got my real estate license. Oh yeah, how is that going? It's kind of scary. Really, tell me about it. Now you're having a conversation. You're doing 2 things. 1, you're reminding them you're a real estate agent, and 2, you are getting them involved in your business. Okay? Here's another one. Past clients. Guys, you prospect with your past clients. Just because they sold their house or they just bought a new house, that doesn't mean, they may not go out and buy and sell another house like right away, but guess what? They have friends and you have to stay in front of them. So part of your prospecting is making sure that you stay in front of them. Maybe that means sending them a happy birthday card on their birthday. Maybe that means sending them an anniversary card on the day that they purchase their home or their actual wedding anniversary. Maybe it means sending a happy graduation card when you see on Facebook that their child just graduated. Whatever it is, sorry guys, I had a little bit of a technical difficulty. Whatever it is, you have to make sure that you're reaching out to those past clients. Okay, they have to get to know you. Then we have door knocking. That's not always the most fun thing, but it is a way that you can prospect. It's a way to meet people in your neighborhood. Let them know who you are. Introduce yourself to them. Now, do you want to just knock on the door and be like, hey, use me as your real estate agent? No. You want to introduce yourself and maybe invite them to an event. Maybe you're going to have a block party. Maybe you're going to create a book club. Maybe you're going to do like a fantasy football league, whatever it is. Networking. Guess what? Some of your prospecting comes from referral based, from other agents. Yes, guys, sometimes we have to talk to other agents. Then you have open houses. They do not have to be your listings. They can be other people's listings, people inside of your brokerage. Another way that you prospect is through cold calling. You might call for sale by owners. You might call expireds. I guarantee you're going to get some no's when you call them. And guess what? Now when you call your friends, your sphere of influence, maybe those will be the yeses. Guys, if you think back to when you started teaching, how did you ensure you were successful? Did you do it all on your own? And what if you failed? How did you reflect? Every single day has to be like that. And who does it affect if we fail? Well, it affects us, right? But we want to be able to grow our business. How are you going to learn more? How are you going to measure your success? Okay, so here's a couple tips. Every single day, I told you, call 5 people that are your friends, family, whatever, and just say hi. Send handwritten cards to past clients. Send handwritten cards to agents in other states. Use your CRM to prospect. You can create squeeze pages for new buyers and sellers. You can create landing pages for circle marketing. Do an open house every single week and follow up with your clients. Follow up with the people that you meet. Follow up with everybody. One of the things we do as agents and team leaders is we help teach and coach our agents on best practices for prospecting. If you're sitting there going, oh my gosh, I really need this, let's connect. I'm a real person. You can connect with me on social media on Instagram at Jackie Durbin AZ. I would love to help you out. Okay. You can also find ways to call and email me. And guess what? I answer my phone. Guys, I'm so excited about season 2. I'm so excited about this episode. And I hope now you feel more confident that you can prospect. Guys, I will see you next week on Teachers in Real Estate.